Hey, attention crypto gossipators, things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.
Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We're moving. We're taking action. Hopium is being injected into us and things are happening and they need to be talked about because, as you know, the community wants something, okay? Something to be going on. Otherwise, we are just going to be dead. So here it is, guys. We've got a massive headline. Shiba Inu burn rate surges 2,034% as community burns 88.7 million SHIB in a day. So a lot of you probably are going to look at this, and those that really understand be like, well, what the hell is this? I mean, this is nothing, right? So you might be a little bit angry that I'm gonna have to mention this, but give me some time, okay? Before you bury me alive, before you try to tear me down, let me make my point here, right? I know this number isn't gonna move the price. I know that SHIB has trillions in supply, and this is absolutely nothing. It means absolutely nothing, okay? You're going to point out that this is just worth a few $100s and so on. I get it. But let me make it very clear to you before we look at both sides. This is a community burn. A community burn is us, right? And when we're doing something, that restores that confidence. That shows the others that are fudding, that are shouting, that are screaming and saying that it's over and so on. It shows them that, you know, people do care about this. There's real initiative behind this. People are fighting for this. I mean, give me a break, but look at what is going on. People are genuinely like going in and burning. Yeah, it may not be that much, but people are taking this initiative. You look at all the wallets here. I mean, of course, it's going to be a bit boring if I go in and start reading out all the wallets that have transferred their millions, you know, 34.24 million SHIB to a dead wallet. Then we had this amount to another dead wallet. But action has been taken. Whether it's small or big, as a community, could all happen. Remember, there's more than 1.3 million holders for Shiba Inu. That's a big number. We're called the SHIB army for a reason. And this army, if it all was to be triggered and to be influenced, and if everyone came in and did their part to burn, we could create some massive burns here. And yes, I get it that, like I've said, these are small numbers. But if everyone sees this and if others are watching, they will follow. It's just a dominoes effect, a snowball effect. Maybe it won't happen overnight. Maybe it's going to take time. But believe me, these numbers mean something. They're more psychological, emotional, rather than, statistical and theoretical. So please, look at it deeper. But on the other side, I understand. I understand your frustration and anger, and I share the same thoughts as well. Maybe I'm not so extreme where I'd say, well, that's it, it's over, it's dead, I'm just going to run away. But the burns are very, very small. I mean, overall, this isn't going to move it. We need to burn trillions. Trillions need to be burnt, but it's not easy to burn trillions because that really does imply millions of dollars being burned. And we have been promised an automated burn system for January. We still don't have that, but we still have time. Remember, the month hasn't finished. We're still waiting for it. We're still waiting for the magic to happen. But in order for, the magic to happen, they would need to communicate. Because as of now, they're not communicating enough. There's not enough transparency. We haven't been given a date. Perhaps it's because they're trying to connect the dots. They're working on it. And I hope it comes out this month. If not, then it's just going to be another delayed promise. Promises are fulfilled. Don't get me wrong. I have seen that promises are getting fulfilled here. But the SHIB ecosystem in general has had many delays in the past, and we have to be transparent about this. I'm not going to be sitting here and trying to make SHIB the best investment of your lives, guys. That is not true, right? It happens, right? And while we're waiting for those January automated burns, we still have this massive pot of burns that still need to happen. I mean, look at how many burns. This is the amount worth in bone, right? I mean, that's a large, significant amount that needs to be, you know, converted into SHIB and then burnt. And it's still laying there, and we still haven't seen any burns from here. So some people are going to get angry. They're going to get very, very upset, and they're going to say, hey, this is our money. You're stealing our money. You're not using it the way you're supposed to be using it. What's going on? We've already reached the 25K goal. I get your concerns. But I imagine that the burns that we had, that they did, you know, those 8 billion burns, which kind of shut us up for a bit, was with the intention of just keeping us quiet. But in reality, right now, they're probably just waiting to get these automated burns going. And from then on, we could see this pot shrinking. The accumulation here has been very slow. As we know, we have been hard forked. And that has changed everything. I mean, right now, the accumulation is going to be very, very slow. We're talking, you know, like 10 billion blocks to literally burn $1 worth of Shiba Inu coin. But again, these fees could be raised. Anything is possible as of now. In the future, everything could happen. And many projects right now will hopefully be going in and starting to build. The idea to lower these fees was for these projects to make it sustainable for them to burn. If we made so many promises that SHIBARIUM was going to be cheap, and the ones that are going to be creating the volume are the projects, we need to have a unique selling point. Simple as that. If we have fees that are very, very high, and if it's not sustainable for them to grow, then they're not going to be coming in, and this thing is just worthless. It's going to be no burns because there's no volume. Volume is going to be creating the burns. So we first need to focus on the volume. From what I understand, that's what the developers want to do. And after, there will be probably some decisions made as to whether we should be raising the burns, right? So it's all step by step, but we are in a situation of sacrifice. And if you cannot understand that some sacrifices will have to be made, then you might find it very hard to stick to this investment that you have within Shiba Inu, because it's not going to change very, very quickly. Everything's dependent on SHIBARIUM. SHIBARIUM needs exposure. Projects need to come in. They need to start working it. Volume needs to pump in, and that volume will help with the burns. And after, when all the projects are on SHIBARIUM, then maybe, you know, developers would be in, you know, little negotiations or talks as to whether they should be raising the burning to actually accumulate enough to burn. Because otherwise, obviously, these burns don't mean anything. Very, very little. Very little is going to be happening. There's not enough being collected in the gas fees. So the numbers are low, but the whole idea here is that we are looking in the long term. And also, I need to point out that burns is not everything. It really isn't everything. I mean, some people are trying to make it like as if burns are just 100% of what is going to make Shiba Inu thrive. No, it's not. Demand also matters. Okay, and other developments need to come out. It's a collective thing. It's not just all dependent on one point. Simple as that. So please bear that in mind. We are going into a bull run, so I think that's going to be pumping up the price, and that's going to restore some confidence and get people to invest. You know, we're going to get a lot of new retail investors coming in, and also they've seen what Shiba Inu has done in 2021, so of course they're going to want to have that sort of success again. So many things are happening in 2024. Please be patient. Don't think that you're just going to wake up and see at $1. That's not how it works. It is a matter of just patience and really trust. But right now, the main focus, I imagine, is those January automated burns. Will they happen? It's really up to them. Because there's not much info released. So please make sure that you comment down below. How are you feeling about these community burns? Do they excite you? Do they actually mean nothing? This number. What could it actually signify? Also, don't forget to subscribe, turn that notifications bell on. Guys, stay connected, and as usual, big thank you to everyone. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.